Yo, what's up, guys? It's Vorted. I play FFA all day, every day, and today we're not actually playing FFA. We're gonna react to Black Ops 7 multiplayer reveal. We're gonna be more focused on what pertains to my style, though. So, as you guys know, I snipe and I play free for all. So, we're not gonna go over every gun of like, oh, look at these assault rifles, look at these shotguns. And same with all the field upgrades and grenades and all that. I use just tomahawks and snipe and the normal UAV score streaks. So we're not gonna like do a huge deep dive. There's tons of other YouTubers that did all these deep dives on this, but we're kind of just gonna look at it, react to it a little bit, and then we're gonna go through the blog post and just pick out some key things that could affect how we play free for all. All right, here we go. I got a bowl of ice cream as well, so. Ooh. Okay. A little wall jump. I like that. That's going to be really... I'm assuming you can jump on literally any wall. I don't think there's going to be designated walls that you can jump on. I think it's going to be any wall can have a, a wall jump on. And so that's really awesome that you can like wall jump up to here instead of going up the ramp, which is nice. And this is going to lead to some really cool plays, I think. When it comes to hitting clips, right? Right now we're kind of just going for the normal quads and maybe a no scope quad or something. There's not too much movement wise that you can like really add to a really cool clip. Dolphin dive off a ledge or something, that would be really cool too. But on a wall jump, you could, get a kill there, get a kill there, get a kill there, and then run and jump off this wall and shoot someone or something. And just leads to so many cool ideas that we can do, and that leads to more content that we can make, which is awesome. And then I don't really like hologram stuff. I know it's all futuristic, but if it's like really easy to obtain this hologram thing and then you're going to be just spamming holograms and throwing people off, like that can get kind of annoying. At least like in Black Ops 6, if you see a player, that is an enemy, it's not like, oh, is that an invisible player, or oh, is that a hologram? And so we'll have to see how that goes, but we got the meat shield back. That's fine. Okay. A lot of guns, a lot of inspects, which are cool. What was that saying? What was that saying? I mean, I don't think this is gonna be an actual, graphic overlay added. Okay. I was like, is this gonna be an actual, thing on your HUD that you can see what, attachments you have in your gun? That'd be kind of weird, but there's just so much happening, like in real multiplayer. This is not, it's not gonna be anything like this in multiplayer for free for all, at least, right? So like they plan all this to have, to show off every gadget they have and every little piece of equipment that they have. And so they have, a couple people running around, throwing everything, spamming everything, blowing up everything. And it's just like total chaos. It's definitely not going to be like that in normal free-for-all multiplayer, which is good. I don't like it this crazy. I like to be engaged in the, the fighting and stuff, but I don't want to just be constantly spammed with grenades and explosions and fire. Okay, got some score streaks. More score streaks. Uh-oh. We got fire shotgun. Oh no. People are gonna be using that all over the place. So, which is fine. Black Ops 6, same kind of thing. There's fire shotgun and it just burns everyone. Score streaks. See what I mean? There's just so much happening, right? Because it's trying to be like super cinematic, which is cool. Makes for a good trailer, but like the real gameplay is gonna be pretty low key, pretty chill, I think, which is good. I like that more. So, oh, Oh, our first look at sniping. Okay, so pretty clean scope, honestly. Like it's a little much. Like most scopes, right, just have the normal cross, right? So it has the normal cross, but then it has every little, you know, line to like line up, you know, far away shots with bullet drop. But Call of Duty doesn't have bullet drop and all that, so it's kind of, I don't know. I like the red. The red is nice. This seems like a 7x, and it's not like taking up the whole screen, which like normal default sniper scopes do. So maybe this is like another attachment or something, but got him. And I like it's the bolt action, which is great. And then a nice collat here. It's kind of hard to tell how fast it zooms in, and then you don't know what kind of attachments are on it, right? So it looks pretty slow right there. Like if the time to kill is just like Black Ops 6, like they say, zooming in like that with flinch when someone's gonna shoot at you, you're gonna get destroyed. And that's the thing with these cinematics. It's all like, whoa, look at, he got these players. In real life, with skill-based matchmaking, these players are gonna be absolutely demons. They're gonna be bouncing off walls, shooting you, sliding, all this stuff. They're not gonna be just standing around like, whoa, oh, I got shot by a sniper. Like, so it's cool to see, but no one is gonna play like this. So we'll just have to see if we can max out the attachments, which hopefully we can. And Black Ops 6, if it's just like Black Ops 6, which it probably will be, sniping is pretty fair in that, I would think. So anyway, we'll keep going. Okay, nice. Nice. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is awesome. Imagine you're like here, you know, you're in this area. There's, you know, people over here. There's a guy coming down this hallway. There's a guy behind you. You know, you snipe this guy, you snipe that guy, and then you're running, and then you snipe the guy behind you, and then you jump onto the wall and like shoot the guy up here or something. Like, how cool would that be? That would be really sick. So that's really cool. You can just navigate through the map using this wall bounce. I think that's awesome. Hang on, I gotta eat more ice cream because it's melting. Mint chocolate chip. Best ice cream. Best ice cream ever made, so. More score streaks. Like, I do not use score streaks at all because my whole goal is to get 30 kills with the sniper or hit clips. And if you're gonna get kills with a score streak, you're kind of just wasting the opportunity to hit a clip. And that's my whole goal, is to hit clips and make content, right? So it's like, why call in a helicopter that will interrupt your kill feed by getting kills or scare people inside and you can't see them, whatever. Like, that's why I only rock like the UAV, counter, personal radar, Blackbird. I have been going with the pistol to try to get like a pistol quad feed kill, the deagle, but oh, interesting. I think they had this in Black Ops 2, millimeter scanner, and you can see people through walls. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't really remember them being that overpowered in Black Ops 2. I don't really think people like were camping and like were watching a certain area to see if someone would walk by in their millimeter scanner. So hopefully it's not that insane, but oh well, we'll see. More score streaks. I have heard about these overclocks. I don't know how they exactly work, but you know, you can kind of upgrade your score streaks or your perks or something to be able to earn faster if you unlock it a certain way. I don't know how it works exactly. We'll have to get into it, but that is kind of cool. I think that you can, it's not just like a one set thing. Like, this is your one thing. You can only get 800 points to get this, right? It's like, whoa, well, if you add this, you can get this, and that's kind of cool. Adds a little stuff to the game. I know there's gonna be a sniper in here. Is that a sniper? Marksman rifle, okay. Okay, they didn't add a sniper there, right? Really? Peacekeeper, Maverick, Carbon, Ward. I mean, maybe this is like a one shot. You can turn it into a one shot or something, but it looks pretty cool. I like this look. It looks nice.
Almost there. We're securing the objective.
See, there's just so much happening, right? There's so much going on. Oh man, it's crazy.
Leads ours. Stay on task.
Dang. Oh, gun pickup. Gun pickup. Dang, this guy was going off. Okay.
Pre-order now and get early access
Pre-order.
to the open beta.
Ooh, hang on, let's look at these maps. So there's the 3 maps that are coming back from Black Ops 2, Raid, Express, Hijacked. These are all insane maps. I mean, Raid is one of the best maps ever made, so hopefully they keep that style and it's not any weird, you know, routes or doors or whatever. It's obviously not going to play the same because the way... I'll have to make another video about this, but the way free-for-all is played on team-based spawns and maps just is so much different now than it was back in the day. Express is great too. I know a lot of people really don't like this one, but it's symmetrical and it's pretty nice, so you kind of get in the middle and you might be able to hit something really cool. And then Hijacked is also great, but look at all these like different colors that I'm noticing. Like this one, they're playing in with the Aurora Borealis, which is really cool. Northern Lights or whatever they're called. This is kind of just a normal building. It's fire. You got more water map. That's the one that we just saw. This, I don't know what this is. You got some sky stuff. You got snow. You got more urban warship thing. Some weird stuff. Like it looks like a good variety, and it looks pretty colorful, which is really nice because playing just boring, gross colored Call of Duty constantly is pretty annoying. So I'm glad there's a lot of color, and it's going to be really fun to explore these maps and see what kind of jump shots we can do off of the walls and what kind of clips we can hit. And I'm always really excited for a new Call of Duty because it's new. It's something new. You can always try to do something different or use a different gun or like anything is possible, and it's always really fun. So let's just see what else is at the end here. Oh, okay, a little bit. Okay, see that map? Like this looks so nice. All nice and blue and frosty looking. And then that was like a cool Chinese place or whatever. I can't even pause it, right? Because whatever. Right, this kind of looks like a bad shot though. Like it looks pretty boring right here, right? So it'll get better. Oh, we got the deagle. See, like I'll be rocking that one of the score streaks. One shot kill, you know, just a sniper. That's what I do, right? I do the one shot kills trying to get the quads, and a deagle one shot kill. There's also another score streak that is a sniper rifle that you can shoot through walls, and I have no idea how that's going to be balanced, because if you can just aim and you just like sweep your vision and you can see people through walls and then you're just shooting them, like how is that going to be fair, right? So maybe it's like a pulse thing, like you can barely see a guy and you kind of have to aim and try to shoot him. I don't know, but that'll be interesting to see.
Weapons free.
Some more gameplay. Oh yeah, and then there's Hijacked and there's the Swarm. Dang. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know. I mean, for trailer wise, I think it looks cool. I know that there's a lot of mixed opinions, of course, but I think it looks pretty cool. Now we're gonna go quickly through the blog post. There's a lot in the blog post. We're gonna just go through the things that might affect my gameplay, free-for-all, sniping, movement, perks, whatever. So, all right, now we're gonna go through the blog post. This one we're not gonna spend as much time on, hopefully, because I'm just gonna be going through things that affect free-for-all and sniping and things that I use for my little niche to make content, right? I'm not gonna be like, oh, look at this new mode, I'm gonna play this new mode, this is gonna be great. Nothing like that. So just gonna look through the things that might or will affect what I do. So, moving through game modes. Like this new mode, we don't even care. Modes at the beta, I mean, they never have free-for-all. Oh, here's free-for-all, but it's not in the beta. Hopefully, I'm gonna make another video about this because on what happened in Black Ops 6. But hopefully, free-for-all is just, it works for the whole time, because there was a couple stints throughout Black Ops 6 history that free-for-all was pretty broken, and they took a long time to fix, and it was very annoying. So I'll make another video about that, like my end of the Black Ops 6 thoughts or whatever, something later. But just please make it work. 30 kills, done. Don't get into weird nonsense and giving us defeat when we win and all this nonsense. So moving on. Alternate modes, no one cares. Skirmish, okay, whatever. Training course, maps. The maps are gonna be good. I mean, we kind of saw all those in that other, on the end of the last part there, but and like skirmish maps, these are those like 20v20s, I think. I'm not gonna be playing those. It's just all about free-for-all. So it's gonna be fun to explore these maps. You know, sometimes I get with Pined and we go into a private match and we kind of like look around at the new map and try to see where we might try to go for clip potential. And but we'll be too excited to play, so we're just probably just gonna jump right into the games and start playing. Braveheart, yeah, this looks fun. This looks like a pretty small, fun map. A lot of wall bouncing you can do. Maybe a wall bounce into the sea or something. This one, I can't really tell how small it is, but there's a lot like outside thing. Maybe I'll zoom in a little bit. There's like an outside ramp. I don't know. And maybe like I want them to bring back final kill cam. Not that I trick shot anymore, but it's fun to just go for little like 360s and jumping off ledges and stuff. So. Oh, this one looks crazy, like super orange. Maybe, I mean, like I said, it's hard to know how free-for-all is gonna play on maps that are designed for 6v6 games. And this will be one more video that I'm gonna make, is why free-for-all is the hardest game mode to hit clips on. And maybe that's controversial, but I'm gonna make that video and we'll see what everyone thinks. This one looks fun, you know, another snow map. This one looks nice as well. Like, I love that the looks of these maps, like this little bit more futuristic, modern, whatever. This looks really nice. I like this look a lot. This one looks a little more rundown, but still pretty cool. Again, more like Japanese, Chinese, whatever. Yeah, this is nice. They all look so good, and we'll just have to see how they play for free-for-all. Like I said, I mean, it could be really bad for free-for-all and really slow, and it's gonna be tough. This one is one of my favorite looks as well, with the northern lights. Paranoia. This looks like a horror thing, like the zombies, right? Cool. Another snow one. Snow's always fun. Scar. Kind of looks like, I don't know. What map does this look like? Firing range, kind of a little bit, but maybe not. And then, of course, Express, Hijacked, and Raid. These all look so good. I'm so excited for the maps, actually. The maps all look great. Loadouts and equipment. The UI. I mean, everyone's like complaining about the UI, but it's like, what are they gonna do? I mean, you can't. I don't know. I think it looks fine, and we're just gonna get used to it. It's always gonna be different every Call of Duty, no matter what. They're always gonna tweak something, even if something looked or worked better in another game. Oh, we can't do it because people would just complain. Oh, it's copy and paste, copy and paste. They have to try to do something, but then people complain. You can never win, right? So that's kind of all normal. Primary weapons. Yep. Melee weapons. I don't care. Stim shot. Okay, I always use stim shot. I don't use anything else. Stun grenade, EMP, flash, pinpoint, smoke, hunter. Yeah, nothing. It's always stim shot. just to get back in that fight after you take some shots or something. You can challenge another enemy, quick scope them. Oh, so here's these overclocking things. So where's the stim shot overclock? There it is. Stim shot overclock. Overclock 1 adds ability to remove player debuffs. Okay. So I guess if they're shooting you and it like slows you down, you can, you know, use it to do it. Adds a move speed boost. See, I wonder what these overclocks mean. Like, do you only have a certain amount that you can put on your things, or do you have to use it so much that then you can get an overclock? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Lethals. Once again, I hate lethals. I think, well, no one cares what I think, so I won't say it, but I only use combat axe, as you guys have seen, because you miss a shot, you can go for that combat axe and try to get him before he's able to get you. And it's cool for like cross maps, or, you know, going on feed, like you run out of ammo, so you throw your tomahawk and you get him, whatever. But all these others, like, no, that's not what I like. Let's see what the combat axe overclock is. Faster raise speed and throw it farther and faster. So that's interesting. Faster raise speed would actually be nice. But I don't know how these overclocks work, right? So field upgrades. Which one? See, this is what scares me. Active camo. How often are people going to get that? And if that's like a really clutch perk or camo, whatever, field upgrade, like, are they going to be just, there's 7 people on the map, including you, for free-for-all. Are they all going to have active camo and they're just spamming it constantly and you just can't find anyone? Like, that's not going to be fun. So I really don't know what I'm going to run. Doesn't look like anything is good. I mean, maybe mute field, like for steps or something, or echo maybe. Nothing, none of these look that great. There's no tack insert. That's interesting. There's no tack insert. Okay. What is the mute field? Let's see what the mute field does. Okay. Mute field. Oh, that's at launch. Okay, whatever. Wild cards, kind of all the normal ones, it looks like. Overkill. Go for that double sniper, infinite swap loadout. Prepper, whatever that is. High roller, don't use. Flash water, don't use. Tack, nothing. Gunfighter, get 8 attachments, that'd be nice. Perk greed, if the perks are really good, that'd be good too. And specialist is, you know, instead of score streaks, kill streaks, you get perks. And I don't know, I like my UAV because I like to know where people are to then hit clips. And that's more important to me than getting 17 perks or something, right? So perks, so it looks like they're kind of gonna go in the same order, like red and blue and green, like they did for Black Ops 6, and probably similar things. We got ninja in there, that's always good. Ninja is a must, I think. Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm sure it's the same thing, like, oh, you have oh wait, so ninja was perk 1. Okay. Yeah, those 3 should be not able to be all done. Yeah, that's good. So like ninja, and then what would I run next? Like fast hands for infinite swaps, recon for normal probably, because you can see the minimap better. Perk 3. I mean, maybe like Looper. Looper loops your score streak, so if I just put on UAV, then it could keep looping to a UAV. So that's something to think about. But I mean, probably just recon tracker, maybe just see where people are going. I don't know what these other ones really do. So combat specialties. Oh, so I did see something about this. It's like hybrid perks, so you can have, you know, 2 reds and a blue, or 2 blues and a red or something, and that gives you this hybrid thing. So I guess that's cool too, like it switches everyone up a little bit to find what works best for them. So we're gonna have to do a lot of testing on which perks are the best. I'll have to get Pined to help me for sure. Yeah, so here's the same kind of thing. So Black Ops 6, hopefully it's different. On respawn, see the direction of the closest enemy on the minimap. Edge of HUD is pulses and leave no decibels. So that's good, because Black Ops 6 was so broken with the 3 blues that you would spawn in and you could see every single person on the map for like 2 seconds through walls. It's like, who thought of this? You spawn in, you see the red guy running through the wall, then you're just aiming, waiting. Oh, got him. Wow, such skill. Like, and then they like decreased the time all the way down, and I mean, it's obviously still kind of broken, but I don't use it anymore because I use that other perk that eliminates tack sprint, because thank God there's no tack sprint in this game, because tack sprint is probably the worst thing ever invented. Like, it's so annoying. So thank God that there's no tack sprint on this game. I mean, you can get a perk to do it, but so that's good. Yeah, so 3 blues is probably what I'm going to be rocking. You get the edge pulses, which is good because people are going to be aiming at you from all sorts of corners. So probably be rocking something like that. Score streaks, yeah, so assault rifles, like, I don't care. Shotguns, marksman rifle. So the M841, I'm sure this is the one from Black Ops 2. It's the 4-round burst. You might be able to like do a mod on it that then gives you a one-shot, like a one shot thing that could headshot, and you could go for like headshot clips or something like that. So we'll have to see how that goes. Finally, sniper rifles. Here we go. So the VS Recon, this kind of looks like our normal bolt action, kind of fast, and maybe, you know, you gotta hit them top chest and up kind of thing. Bolt action sniper with quick rechamber and moderate recoil and stability. So yeah, these recoils, hopefully there's gonna be some attachments we can kind of keep it down. But XR3, okay, XR3 is 3-round burst sniper. Whoa. With high power and low recoil, but slow handling and short pre-fire delay. So this is exactly like Black Ops 3. There was a 3-round burst sniper in Black Ops 3. And I wasn't very good at it because I wasn't good at doing this pre-fire delay. You have to like click it before you like aim in. So you like click and then aim in. And then by the time you aim in, then it shoots like a normal like quick scope. But my timing was just so bad on controller that I never really used this gun. So hopefully with mouse and keyboard, it'd be a little easier to control that way for me. But this is always fun. I like a really weird sniper rifle that still is probably viable to use. And go for some clips like that. Additional sniper rifle. Expect an additional sniper rifle to use at launch of Black Ops 7. Like, just tell us what it is. Why are you keeping it a secret, right? You show all these other ones, and then you're just like, oh yeah, expect another one. So hopefully this is a good one. So this is my concern about 3 sniper rifles at launch. It's like, if you have 3 sniper rifles, that means there's probably only 2 that are actually viable. And then of those 2, there's actually going to be 1 that is significantly better than the other one. And so you're kind of just using 1 sniper rifle, right? So this 3rd sniper rifle, what if it's some like really weak sniper like the SVD from Black Ops 2, right? Like, you can only get headshots with it. It could never really one-shot. And so it's like, oh wow, look at this sniper rifle, but it's not really usable, right? Especially against demons and skill-based matchmaking and jumping off walls. And like back in Black Ops 2 we could use it because not everyone, it wasn't like that. There's some lobbies that were pretty easy and some lobbies that were tough. And this game is skill-based matchmaking. You're gonna have just straight demon lobbies, so you kind of have to use the best setup every single time, which is really annoying. So that's why it's tough when there's only 3 snipers, because you know one of them is just not gonna work very well. So that leaves you 2, and then one of those 2 is gonna be too slow, or it's not powerful enough, or it's not whatever, and that leaves you with 1 more that you kind of have to struggle with until maybe they drop another one later, which I think they are. They're gonna drop the ballista, which is gonna be awesome. But anyway, so 3 at launch, you know, if they're all one-shots, it'll be fun. We can try stuff, but I think that 3rd sniper is gonna be like a weak one. So pistols, don't care, melees, whatever. Oh, and then build codes. Build codes are really cool because Pined always is messaging me in Discord, and he's like, hey, give me that setup, hey, give me that setup. So I always have to like screenshot and put it. So now I can just copy and paste my build code and be like, here you go, Pine, just put this in, and it works. So this is actually really cool. They should have implemented this earlier. Like, I don't know why it takes them so long to make things, but this is pretty cool, and hopefully this stays for the remainder of Call of Duty. Okay, score streaks, like scout pulse I'll be using. Just gives you that little personal radar. UAV, obviously. Nothing like this, nothing. Maybe counter, but I might be using like the pistol or the Blackbird, so these are all just normal, like hand cannon. That looks pretty cool too. Dual hand cannons, that's crazy. I'm not going to use that because I want the quick scoping of it. But and this is what I'm talking about, Grave Maker. This sniper rifle. Assemble a portable one-hit kill sniper rifle that can reveal and eliminate targets behind cover. You can get a larger magazine, or you can get reduced charge time before firing. So it looks like there's some kind of charge on it, which I guess is better. Like, you have to, you're looking through the wall, you see someone, you start charging, and then you shoot. So at least you have to track them. It's not just going to be shooting into the walls instantly, but I don't know. It's going to be kind of weird. We'll see. Yeah, all these are kind of just normal. There's the harp, which is good. Blackbird. Okay. Wall jumps. I already talked about this. Oh, it kind of shows. So, okay, so this is interesting. It shows like the footprints on the wall of like where you can wall jump. So I'm wondering if maybe it is only certain spots you can wall jump on. I don't know. I feel like you could wall jump on this and then wall jump on there. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see. Meet the operators. She's nice. I'll be using her for sure. This is kind of cool. Grim. That's sick. Reaper is sick too. Yeah, so I'll probably use like Grim and Reaper. As you guys know, I use that one girl with the really tall boots on Black Ops 6 like all the time. So, because I want people to know who I am in these lobbies. I want them to be like, oh, there's Vorted. Oh no, Vorted's. Oh no, Vorted killed me. You know, that's what I'm going for. That's why I use like the same skin that just create that fear. Fear. These all look fine. That guy's kind of cool, Ted. All right, classic prestige. That's good. And then there's weapon prestige. That's really good too, because I don't think I'm going to be going for the camo grind this year unless they break free for all, which is a high probability they might break free for all. And therefore, while I'm waiting for them to fix free for all, I might go through the grind and try to get some cool camos, because I really like switching the camos around. I really like getting cool camos, but I hate using normal guns. And if free for all is great and it works right away, I'm not going to be doing the camo grind. But it's nice that there's weapon prestige, so we can get these sniper rifles to these max prestiges, and we get some really cool camos hopefully, and some new attachments that can switch up the gun. So that's going to be really cool. Yeah, weapon prestiges, yeah, all the way up to level 250. I wonder how long it'll take. I don't think it's gonna take that long, but that's kind of a lot, I think. Level unlocks. It's kind of all just normal stuff. Rare weapon camos, calling cards, weekly challenges, camos, masteries, stats and profile. Okay, combat record, leaderboards, and medals. Medal collection. I always like medal collection. I like looking back and seeing how many, you know, kill chains I have, or quads or something. Yeah, so this is all like copy and paste from Black Ops 6 and other Black Ops games, which is good. I wish for leaderboards you could customize it more. It's always filtered by just one thing, and you can't filter it by something else, you know? You go on to free for all. For right now, for Black Ops 6, it's by wins, which is great. That's kind of how it should be, by wins. But there's times in other Call of Duties it's by KD or something, right? And some guy has like a 400 KD because he played, you know, whatever amount of games and didn't die because he's hacking, and the hackers get on the top, and you're like, wow, this is great. I can't even see where I rank. And you can't sort it. You can't be like, filter by kills, filter by wins, filter by score per minute. No, it's like whatever their default filter is, get one. So hopefully they can kind of be able to have a little bit more on the leaderboards to filter by, you know, KD and filter by wins. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so there's more stuff coming up. Call of Duty Next is next week, so that'll be really fun because it's fun to watch the snipers play Call of Duty Next, and then there's a ton of content that they make, you know, best sniper loadout for the beta, and oh man, it's always a fun time getting into the beta of a Call of Duty. So these are all early access stuff, and there we go. That's about it. So sorry that one might have rambled on for a little bit, but that's kind of my thoughts on, or I guess I'll tell you my thoughts on Black Ops 7 if you made it this far. My thoughts on Black Ops 7 is I'm always excited for a new Call of Duty. I don't care that Battlefield 6 is coming out that looks better or is more mature or it's more grounded or whatever. You know, you can get all those comments that compare the two. You can't compare the games. I don't think they're completely different games. And for my niche, I will play Battlefield 6, whatever. I'll still play it and try to hit some snipes and some cool moments while I'm waiting for Black Ops 7. But my niche is free-for-all and sniping. And other games just can't really offer that to me. So that's why I kind of have to stick with Call of Duty. That's just what I like. And even if it's not as good as other Call of Duties or whatever, I'm still gonna play it a ton. I'm still gonna get to max prestige. I'm still gonna get to a level 1000, and I'm just gonna be pumping out content and clips and videos, and it's gonna be a good time. So I'm excited for it. Does it look amazing? Not really, but I think it looks good, and we're just gonna have to see how it goes with you know, the attachments you can make, and see if you can keep up with the skill-based matchmaking, because, you know, just like in Black Ops 6, you get the Jackal and the AMS and 85 or whatever, and those just dominate every lobby, and it's hard to compete when a sniper is not the meta weapon. I win a lot of my games because I'm good and I hit my shots, and if you hit your shots, you tend to win more because you don't die as much. And that's just how it goes. And I know that's super frustrating, but it's also really frustrating getting beamed from 70 meters away with a Jackal, with aim assist, with Cronus, with whatever they have that just locks onto you with aim assist and hits you with 4 bullets from across the map. And I have to flinch. I have to aim manually with my mouse, and you know, so anyway, I'm rambling on too much, but I am really excited for this game and play the beta. Obviously the beta doesn't have free-for-all, so it's not as fun to me, but I'll still be playing it and hitting some clips and making content. And then free-for-all will drop in about 55 days from now, and then we'll be grinding. So anyway, if you've made it this far, thank you so much. Leave a comment saying you made it this far. I don't know, you can write cookies or something, I don't know, pineapple, whatever. And thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.